Hello, Scorpio. So this is a pretty intense month ahead. It has to be said. So I'm looking at your 5 minute forecast for the month of February 2023. My name is Louisa Munson from feelgoodastrology.com. So let's see how we can do this for you, Scorpio. So the first thing I want to really bring your attention to is the polarity between the 4th and the 10th house. I know you guys know so much more about astrology. You're the ones that watch my astrology stuff the most, you Scorpios. So Scorpio, the thing to be aware of is that there is a bit of a tension between what it's like being private and at home, and also your public self. That's that side of you that is about your reputation, your levels of achievement, where you've come in life and how you stand in the world. And the full moon itself, which is on the 5th of February, is really highlighting how you feel about yourself in terms of being in the world. In particular, we've also got Lilith there, activating feelings of, how can I unrepress myself? How can I get myself out there? How can I be seen? How can I be heard? How can I be understood as the powerful creator that I am? So it feels like at some level you've turned off part of yourself, probably out of safety, for your own security issues. That's what we all do. And yet it's now time to awaken the real true Scorpio within you, and let Scorpio out, let your plutonic side out, so that people can really experience you. Now, the full moon in particular is also highlighting the feelings of shared resources. And if you indeed reveal who you are to the world, how is that going to affect the people that you live with? How is it going to affect their lives? And how is it going to change the level of resources that you've got? So I think part of the issue that you've been going through, in particular, over the last 5 years or so, is, if I am truly myself and going to the beat of my own drum, am I still going to be able to earn the same? Am I going to be as secure as I have been? And so there are really, really big considerations. And I think this is coming to a head around the 5th, because you are actually crying out for a lot more freedom than you can actually give yourself at the moment. So there's a lot to discuss. And right now, the emphasis is also all at home. So you've got Saturn and the Sun. Saturn's been in the place of your home for ages, and Uranus has been in the place of your relationships for ages. And the two of them have been really creating instability for you. So around the 5th of Feb, really watch yourself, give yourself space. Give yourself space to be reflective and to be moody if you need to. And it's really important not to take it too personally. If you have these feelings of having failed rather than having succeeded, just feel them and allow them to pass, because you will be able to succeed at some level and you won't have to do it on your own. There is a way, and this is the time for you to find this out. The next thing that I feel really strongly like I want to share with you is the fact that as this month progresses, you're going into a really creative time. Okay, so we've got Venus and Neptune in the 5th house, in the sign of Pisces for you, really emphasizing all things related to your children, your offspring, your grandchildren, things like that, your pets, but also all of your hobbies. So where you've had a passion and where you've wanted to get information out there or share your passion far and wide, there are ideas building. There is this feeling of romance around your ideas, like it almost feels like there is a new you, there is a new day dawning. It's this feeling of hope and optimism, which is really nice. And then that's leading on to you healing how you are about yourself in the world on a day-to-day basis. So where you felt insecurity about how you could be yourself and like survive in this Monday to Friday world of corporatism, there's something for you to heal there. And the last week in particular is very much lined up for you to make peace with the place that you have in the world, the space that you inhabit in this world. So it's quite intense towards the end of the month, because it's very much about how you're doing your life. But anyway, the more you can do in this last week, the easier March is going to be, because March is a super strong healing time. And by healing, I actually mean a super strong triggering time for the whole world. You know, we're all going into these very, very strong patterns right now. So anyway, if that's helpful and you want more, then just drop me a line. It's louisatannermunson@gmail.com, or you could also go to www.feelgoodastrology.com. Anyway, lots of love to you, Scorpio, and see you next month. Bye for now.